Good morning, good morning, good morning. You're welcome to the Unstoppable Woman Show. And this is me, Sunday, the face behind Sunday Stream Life. Today I'm going to talk about this word freedom. What does freedom mean to you? I know this word, we learned it long time when we were in primary. We learned about the children of in Sunday school. We go for Sunday school. We learned about the freedom of children of Israel that they were in Egypt and were moving to the promised land. We also, when we moved to primary school, high school, we learned about the apartheid policy, the South African uh, seek for freedom when the President Nelson Mandela went in prison for 27 years. We learned about that and we learned freedom. I love the song for Sarafina. Freedom is coming tomorrow. That song stuck in my heart for a long time and I love that song so much. I pray that one day God will give me the chance to go to South Africa and I would love to really to. I played that song for very many times, and it made a very big meaning to me when I became a little bit adult. I started to analyze what do they really want? Freedom from what? There's so many things, and yes, they were freedom from the system or whatever. Sometimes our daily life also we are not free what I realized. You wanted to do, I was working back then when I was at home in South Sudan. I was working, and whenever I want to take leave, I have to take an approval. It has to be approved. And even if I have the leave days, even if I have the leave days, I have to go, they have to analyze so many things. They have to analyze because I was working in an information management place. We received data for the whole country and we analyze those data and there are requests for data here and there. There are specified times where there's a need for data and we need the data that is raw, that is not entered into the system. We used to have a system called 𝑖𝑠𝑛'𝑡, the information management system, where we enter the data into the system. We can be able to analyze the danger area, the completed area, the what areas that were done, Q&As, quality assurance, those areas that they have done, my risk education, so many things come out of that data. And if that period you want to take leave is the period when report maybe needed to be entered or maybe needed to be reported, you want to go for leave, you won't take your leave. You have to wait until at least there's in the whole month there is at least a week or two that is a little bit relieved. Sometimes there are moments when there are situations where you can't control sickness. We have to work extra hours with some of my colleagues. So it sometimes I say that sometimes it's not freedom because yes, you get the money, but you want to be with your children, you want to be with your family. Sometimes that moment, maybe you stayed for like 3 months without going for leave and you want to take leave. Maybe there's an occasion that you want to take the leave for because maybe there is a birthday party for your child, you want to go. And if it falls within that season when you're needed at work, you cannot be present. And you really can imagine the disappointment that little girl or boy can never understand. You'll just say, Mom does not want to be on my birthday. And if that period, that is a safe period where you can be able to take leave, comes during the birthday of the other, sometimes it can create misunderstanding. They'll say, Mom just want to be on so and so's birthday, and that if that is not well explained, it really brings a lot of they will think that maybe you're segregating as a parent, but it's actually not. So there are so many reasons people call freedom. Some people thought freedom is when you have a lot of money that you can be able to buy everything, anything, anywhere. But sometimes when you have the money and you don't have the time to enjoy that money, I don't call that freedom. It's still not freedom because yes, you do have the money, you can buy anything, shop online. But what if you want to go somewhere and buy what you want somewhere, but you're limited here because you can't go, your leave is not approved. Sometimes some people call freedom when they have more time. Yes, you can be at home having all the time you need with your loved ones, but if you're not able to do something, you are not able to buy something, you don't have the money, I don't call that freedom. It's not freedom, because you're not able to buy, or you are not able to do whatever, you don't have the cash in hand. So freedom actually means differently and looks differently for different people. And people have different meaning of security. Some people say freedom isn't just one fit for all. For some, freedom might be financial security, while others might be having dinner with their family at night, or maybe having that go to. Sometimes it's just having that time that you are free to go and pick your child from school, drop them their sports program. Maybe that could be. And others are we building the life we actually want? Because the life we actually want will give you the freedom to do whatever you want, whenever you want it, and you have the ability to purchase, to buy. You have money, because the Bible keeps reminding us that money answers all things. If you want to move from point one to point two, you need a transport. Either your own transport, you need a fuel. You need that car, a lot of things in that car. If you are not having your own car, you're taking maybe Uber or whatever means of transport, you have to pay. If you're taking the public means, yes, you have to pay. There's a payment. So sometimes we get busy making living. We forget to enjoy. Sometimes we're busy working, but we forget to enjoy. You realize when you're already tired, the money is there, yes, but you do not never enjoy. So ask yourself, is my current path taking me closer to the freedom I truly want, or where is it heading? And if it is not heading me to the freedom I want, can I be able to build something that can lead me to that freedom? Every small decision can create that big freedom you're desiring to have. So freedom doesn't happen overnight. It is not. Even these people who are financial free, or they can travel anywhere, they did not just start overnight. If some of them inherited from their parents, some of them started from zero, not having any. I'm sorry, I have my mic here. I need to hold it. I just put it behind. They started from zero. So you don't need to think that, oh, it's late for me. You can start. You can be the one to start and change the narrative, change the situation. Because if you do not change it, do you think will change? Now, take this example of you in the next 10, 20, 30 years. Will you still have the same energy to do whatever that you're doing at the moment? And what about at that moment when you don't have the energy? What will you think about the work you have done, your life you've lived? Have you just passed via life, or you have lived the life you truly desire? Did you have enough time with your loved ones? Or did you go to places you want to? Did you buy what you want to? Did you have the rest you needed? Did you have the good health you need? So many things you can ask yourself. So to me, freedom does not mean having all the money that you don't have the time to spend it. Freedom does not mean also having all the time and you don't have the resources, or you don't have the financial capability to buy whatever that you want. I think to me, freedom is being able to think, I wanted to go to this kind of place, and I just have the capacity to purchase the ticket and travel with whoever I want to and whenever I want. Because having a business, because when you think about it, how can that come to reality? Sometimes it is very hard when you think of your own, but with a business that works anywhere, a flexible business model that you can do anywhere and at any time, it is possible. It is possible. And you can start now from zero and build that lifestyle little by little. Some used to say when we were in high school that one by one makes a bundle. So one step at a time, one action consistently will lead you to that freedom that you truly desire. So please Let me know. I'm asking you this question. If one thing changed in your life today, what could that make you feel free? What could that be that will make you free? And what does freedom actually mean to you? Drop your view, your suggestion, or your thought on the comment section, because that will really help me also understand what your thought about freedom and what does it actually mean to you and how it makes you feel. Thank you so much. I love you. God bless you. See you again at 1 p.m. God bless you. Beautiful time.